Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cruising Maya. If we haven't met before, my name is Jenny, and together with my husband Mac and our dog Disco, we've been documenting our lives and travels aboard our sailboat Maya. Over the last few years, we've been honing our skills as cruisers with one goal in mind: sailing down the west coast of the U.S. from Washington in order to spend a season cruising Pacific Mexico. This episode is the fifth in an ongoing series covering our trip down the coast. In the last video, we spent several weeks enjoying San Francisco Bay, and we begin this episode with us anchored in Horseshoe Bay, just below the Golden Gate Bridge, with us about to continue south. We hope you enjoy the episode.
All right, we are leaving San Francisco, headed up the bridge. Until next time. We're having a lovely sail to Half Moon Bay right now. We've got all the sails up. We've got about 10 knots beam reach. We're going like 4.5, 5 knots. It's just like very settled sea state. It's great. Just really nice. We've got a couple more hours to go. And yeah, just loving it.
Upon arriving in Half Moon Bay, we dropped the hook in about 10 feet of flat calm water, all thanks to the giant seawall protecting the bay. And that seawall is a lifesaver because Half Moon Bay is home to Mavericks Beach, a world-renowned surf spot known for its massive waves. We didn't get a ton of footage while we were there, but we did manage to check out the huge waves at some of the beaches.
Okay, so what we're doing today is we are at the fuel dock, the pump out dock, and we're going to be cleaning out our bilge. So they've got this special hose, which is right here, that goes all the way down to the bottom of our bilge, and then we've got fresh water. It's going to run a whole bunch of water from up there, get it all, and then it's going to suck it out, and it's going to dispose of it properly without, pumping it out overboard or anything like that. So it's a proper way to clean the bilge. And we haven't really seen these before. This is the first time we've ever seen this. Haven't seen them in Washington or Alaska, so it's pretty cool that's
not yet. Our filming got cut short, but we did use the service to great effect, not to mention it was totally free. Okay, Half Moon Bay was a nice stop, but it's time to get a move on.
All right, so after, either 4 or 5 nights in Half Moon Bay, we are headed out and on to Santa Cruz. So we've got about 50 miles to go today, so it works out to about 10 hours. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what Santa Cruz and Monterey are all about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lift Disco up. Yeah, up the ladder. Okay.
All right, after 2 nights here in Santa Cruz, we are just leaving, making the 20-mile trip to Monterey today. So we've got some excellent sailing going on right now. We've got a full main out, full jib. We've got about 15 knots on our back quarter. We're going roughly 6-7 knots. Like that's good for our boat. So yeah, we're just loving it. So woke up this morning, got some new neighbors here.
So that was a quick look at our time in Monterey. We ended up spending 4 nights there. It has a great running path, some interesting stores, and most of the town's attractions are walkable from the marina. Also, we only paid $31 a night for our 37-foot boat, which is a great deal.
All right, so after 4 or 5 nights here in Monterey, we're just gearing up to head south. There's a big weather system moving in a couple days, so we're gonna make a 20-hour jump down to Morro Bay, which is like 80 to 100 miles. So overnight passage, but we're all ready to go. And yeah, so we will see you guys in Morro Bay tomorrow.
quite the night. We had something break on the boom. Basically, it made the boom just fly straight up into the air. Of course, it was at 2 a.m. When else does things like that happen, right? But we ran with the jib and had to hand steer the last 3 hours, but all in all, not too bad. Okay, so with us safely tied to a mooring ball in Morro Bay, that's a good place to stop. Join us next time as we weather a major wind event, troubleshoot our broken vang problem, and we even hit the famous California surf. All that and more coming up. Before we go, a quick reminder, we have a website at cruisingmaya.com. There you'll find more information about us, some fun merchandise, and other ways you can help us out. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you here next time. Cheers.
Huh?